Hello, fellow traders. Welcome back to the year roundup about FTMO, skill sets, mistakes. What really does it take to be a successful trader? Let's dig right in. First, what is really important? Like I always say, it's not about focusing on money. It's about focusing on skill sets, because a lot of times you get people saying or asking the questions, oh yeah, I want to learn how to trade. I want to be a trader, but I don't have the capital to start. I said this 10 years ago and I'm repeating it again. In the next 10 years, more people are going to pull their resources together, individual investors, to start a prop firm, because they get value for their money. The returns are very high and the risk is very low as compared to giving money to investment bankers or fund managers to manage for them. That is why more companies or more individuals who are billionaires, millionaires, they want to start a prop firm. The two main reasons of doing that is their risk level is very low and their profit is good, better than money in the hands of fund managers. And two, also, it's a way of giving back to the society. Okay, so listen, look at it as this way. Go and develop a skills, learn to trade, learn to manage funds, and come to me. I will give you money, maybe a minimum of 100,000 or 500 or 1 million or 2 million. Each prop firm has a quota, the maximum funds they can allocate to a very good trader to manage at a point in time. And then when you make profit, keep 70% of for yourself, and me, I bear all the risk. I'll keep 30%. And when you lose the maximum amount you are supposed to lose on the account, don't worry, I cover it. You don't pay. All you need to do is go back, retake the test, sharpen your skills, and come back and I'll give you more money. Isn't this good? So what I want to tell everybody there is, please focus on developing the skills, focus on learning the trading. Some people will say, oh, I have a full-time job. Listen, my mentor told me the first day I stepped foot into personal development class, what I was told is, if something is important to you, you find a way of doing it. If it's not important to you, you always find an excuse. When I started trading, when I was learning how to trade, when I went through all those bad experiences with fake mentors, confidential tricksters who dress in $3,000 suit and come and sell you £5,000 course, and you go and they just give you big books. You don't learn anything, and at the end of the day, whatever they've even said, you can't make $1 out of it. I was working as a nurse, 12.5 13-hour shift, but every time I come home, I spend 30 minutes to 1 hour to look in my chat, and that's all it takes. And now, thanks to YouTube, there are a lot of people putting out strategies free of charge. My website or my channel is not about strategy. It is about my personal journey, the mistakes I made, fake mentors, and everything I gone through, so that you don't make that mistake. So by watching over all the videos which I have on my channel, you're going to learn something. But there are others who have put systems, their systems that work for them. So when you watch, you get quality videos to watch, and you'll be able to get the big picture, what trading is about. How am I supposed to read the trend when it is a buy trend and against when it is a sell trend? And then you can begin to put your own systems together and tweak it. And when you become a good trader, there are plenty of options. FTMO is there. There are so many prop firms. Blue FX is there. Audacity Capital, Samuel and Co, Jane, so many. I can mention Mavericks, but each of them has their risk reward. And this is the important thing. Every pro firm that you go, make sure to read their terms and conditions. Okay, it's a contract. Their terms and conditions, so that you know what you get in yourself into. I found out most people ask a lot of questions about FTMO, but all the questions they are asking, everything is in the terms and conditions. So find time, because that's the good aspect. So go and read, and then when you have the skill set, you develop it, you will be able to get money bigger than you can afford, and that is principle of optimizing somebody else's money to make yourself rich. That's really, really important. Okay, so secondly, trading, see it as a business, and like any other business, there are times that you are going to take losses, and this is not a business where you will not take losses. And when you take a loss, it is how it affects your psychology. Like someone said, Josh, let's develop high rates indicator, so that when you are trading and you are in a position and your heart rate goes up, you just close the trade so that you minimize your loss. You have to know your risk parameters, that you're going to take losses, and what is acceptable for you and what is not acceptable for you. So maybe if you are a day trader, you might say, all right, if I lose the first 2 trades of the day, I'm not going to trade again. Secondly, someone will say, oh, FTMO, what lot sizes am I supposed to place? That's the prop firm I'm using, so I will talk a little bit more about that. The funny questions that people ask. FTMO doesn't tell you how much you have to put on. You have to understand that regardless of the account size you go for, you have 5% risk maximum daily loss and 10% drawdown on the account. That's the maximum you can lose. So depending on the account size you are using for yourself, you should know what loss sizes do you have to put on. And the important thing is, if your daily loss should not be floating 5%, or close position for the day should not be equivalent to 5%. So if you are using 100,000 account, you can have minus 5,000 either floating loss or minus 5,000 loss in close position. It means you violated the maximum day rule. So you have to know how you're going to stay disciplined. So all these things, you develop it yourself, and know that, okay, the trading is also not a marathon. If I sign up for a challenge, I have 30 days to hit the target. And if I don't hit the target, as long as I've not violated any rules and I'm in the starting balance or profit, I get another free go. If you can do it in one day, that is good. But don't look at, this is what get people into trouble. Some people are able to finish their challenge in one go. That does not mean you should also finish your challenge in one day and have 29-day free float to play around until you meet the minimum 10. If you can do it, fine. But if you can't do it, don't look at what somebody is doing. They have perfected their skills, and this is working really good for them. So that is why they are able to do it in one day. But if you can't do it in one day and you can do it in 30 days, the trading is a marathon. It's not 100 meters or 20 meters. So stay in your lane. The important thing is the skills that you develop. The important thing, that's the skills that you develop. And one also thing is, people might get a winning trade, and when they get one lose trade, their psychology is fucked up, and they can't understand why they got the losing trade, and they are so mad on themselves, and their emotions comes in, and you see they get losing trade, and then they fuck up their account. This has happened to me at the beginning of my training, and I have to develop the psychology of it. That's why I said earlier on, trading is like any other business. You might not make loss profit all the time, Or what you have to check is if the loss is due to human error, then you have to make sure you don't repeat it again. But if your system is telling you it's a buy, and then you went in for a buy and it comes and takes you out, this is a system error. So maybe you might need checking your system and see, especially if you're getting too many losses. It means that you have to refine, tweak your system to make it more better, so that your losses becomes less and your winning becomes more. This is all you need to do. And two things that most traders forget is once they start on live account, they forget to do demo. Okay, demo is where you are practicing and tweaking your strategy and you bring it live. So when you are trading live, it doesn't mean forget about your demo. You still need to do the demo trading. You still need to practice. Maybe you are getting new strategy or try to tweak the current system you are using, and back test and forward test and see whether after that they are going to give you a better results than the one that you are using. And if that is happening, then that is really, really good. The second most important thing, like I always tell my traders about, I'll tell the community about how I approach the market week in and week out, is what we call watch list. Most traders don't even know what watch list is. Okay, watch list is at the end of the week when the market closes on Friday evening. Okay, so Saturday, I use Saturday to go through all my charts and check about the markets that are setting up for buy and sell. Then I put them aside, the buy aside, the sell aside. So these are the market that I know that according to my strategy, they are setting up for buy and is setting up for sell. So those are the potential trades that I'm going to take, and I know where the sell will be taken from, and I know where the buy will be taken from. So I'm keeping my eye on it during the week, during the trading days that the market has opened. So it helps me avoid going through all the market again. I look at the stronger ones and the stronger sell, and I look at the stronger buy, and I use it to read the market, or to check and if it is ready for me to sell, or if it's ready for me to buy. This is what I'm doing, and this helps me to get ready for the day, and it's easy for me, because if I switch my chart on right now, I know that I have maybe 3 trades that are setting up for the sell for the week, and 3 trades that are setting up buy for the week, and I'm going to focus on this. And once it meets the criteria and the trade is executed, I cross it, and I'll be adding new ones to the list. This makes it easy. So this is how I approach the market. Those of you who ask how do you know when to buy, and how do you know when to sell, this is so easy for me, and it can be done whether you are a day trader or you are a position or swing trader. So this is what is done. So do a review, performance review for yourself. If you didn't do well, don't worry about it. Don't be mad about yourself. There is always room for improvement. Don't focus on how much somebody is making. Just focus on how you can develop and improve your skills and get it better and better, and build yourself from low, and give yourself a couple of years. You become a good trader, and you become also a high earner. I have to stretch about this again. Please, please, please don't go and pay somebody $500 or pounds for them to tell you they are going to pass your challenge for you, whether with FTMO or any other, and they ask you to send the money to them through Bitcoin or through Skrill, because they know you can never get it back. They will blow your account in one day, and they will not respond to you, and you will never get your money back. They will never buy the account back for you. They will block you. So there are a lot of people who have fallen victim to it. If you are not ready to learn to trade, then it means that you are not ready. So give yourself time, go and learn whenever you are ready, whenever you feel ready, whenever you feel like, yeah, this is time for me to go, then you can start learning, and when you are ready, FTMO is always going to be there. Other pro firms are all going to be there. More are going to come into the market, and they will give you the funds once you have the necessary skills. So the important thing to be doing is the skill set. That is the most important thing, the skill set. So remember, whether you are trading with FTMO or you are trading with other prop firms, the first key thing is read the contract. Okay, read the contract and know what you are signing, so that you don't ask unnecessary questions. Because if you come and post in the group and ask what lot sizes should you use, then it means that you don't actually know what you are about. There are people who know what they are doing. Even though they have 5,000 daily limit, they can do high lot sizes. So it doesn't mean you should also do. If everybody, you should have your own risk management. And like I said, the trading is not a marathon. If somebody can make £10,000 a day and you can make £10 a day, that is progress. Okay, so work in silence. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. That is one of the mistakes that we do. If you want to prove yourself to people, to friends, you're going to put unnecessary pressure on yourself, and you're going to make a lot of mistake. The only person you need to prove yourself to is you. Okay, so work on yourselves and the results will speak. Your results will speak. 2021 is coming. It's a new year, and it's a new opportunity that we can grow as a trading community, as an individual, and make ourselves some good money using other people's money, FTMO or whichever prop firm you are using. So try to work hard on yourself. That's the only thing it takes. You have to be a workaholic if you want to improve your trading. If you want to be successful, you have to improve. Get yourself a good mentor who is interested in your success rather than your money. That will be there for you 24/7 when you need the help, and check on your progress weekly. Okay, then you have to work very hard. You have to be extremely hard working workaholic, so that you can improve on what you have done, so that you can be good at your skill set. Every day you see those improvements, and you'll be surprised the results that you are going to get. You'll be surprised with yourself. So this is a year to be proud of. If you lost a lot of challenges, don't look at it as a loss, look at it as a lesson. And if you won more challenging and you are trading also, congratulations to you, and keep doing what you are doing, and improve upon yourself, so that everybody can have the ultimate goal, which is the 300,000 FTMO allow individual to manage, and you can have consistent withdrawals. Even if you lose your account, know that you are the one who passed your challenge, and if you have lost, you come back again and you can make it. Happy New Year, and more videos will be coming your way. Stay out of the fake scammers. Don't give your money to them. $500 is a lot of money. If you are not ready, keep your money and learn. When you are ready, buy the challenge yourself and do it yourself. And if it must be done, it must be done. It has to be done well. So bye bye, and I'll speak to you soon.